Well, guys, I know that you want to see retribution for Amber. I know that you actually want to see these two get their day. But for right now, let's stop and pay attention to this actual scenario to see if we can find any reason within why they did what they did. Let's go.
Feels kind of good being out and I don't gotta sneak
Yeah,
and do any of that, right?
no, that's very true. It does feel better. But you still got on your ring, I see.
Yeah, this ring, it's really just more jewelry right now.
All right, so that in itself, not quite so. Rings tend to have a feel to them. Whenever you remove them off your hand, ring has a certain bond to it. If he wants to say that that's what it is, fine, he can say that. But no, the ring has a significance.
It doesn't have that same significance as it did before. You know, I mean, but if it's bothering
No, babe, it's not bothering me. You can have the ring, but as long as I have your heart, that's all that matters. Yeah. Right. I do it all for you. Gonna go pick up our son.
our son.
Our son.
All right, guys, what you're seeing is what I was talking about. And what I mean is that there were times when Amber just wasn't reading Anthony. That's all I mean. There were times when she just wasn't reading him. See, she just wasn't reading him. Like there are certain times when Shayla was reading him more than she actually was. You know what, guys? I'm gonna be doing a live because I want to talk a little bit more about exactly, ways for improvement because there's a lot to learn from this story. Tell me she want to be happy. Right after night she a rub down me natty. If I no me then she don't want no cocky. Ting delicate so she don't want me drop it. Sip on the wine now take at the time. Grip on the wine now peek from behind. It was best for me. It was best for me. All right, guys. And again, I know exactly how you feel. It really is terrible. It really is bad to see what has happened with Amber, and there's more to come. But as I said before, I want to do a live because there's so much for me to understand from what's going on. There's so much that we're getting from it, from both perspectives. As a man, you can pick up a lot of cues from it, and as a woman, you can pick up a lot of things from it as well. I know women are going to get it. I'm going, try to defend the woman any day of the week. That's fine. But it's a lesson. Is do you take the lesson of what's happening? What has happened is that one woman has read the man perfectly, and she has sat down and decided her mind that she's going to do the best she can. She has read him. Instead of assuming him, she has read him. And I think what has happened is that Amber may have assumed Anthony, but she didn't read Anthony. If you understand what I'm saying to you. And I get it. Hey, we know the child thing is coming, but I just wanted to kind of point that out. A lot of times we get in relationships with people, and instead of actually reading them and trying to understand them, we make assumptions on them. Now, again, I'm right. I'm not saying this was good to be happening. This was cool, and how it happened was great. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to look at this from a broader view, a broader perspective. What has actually happened here? Because these things happen all the time. Men have got their women taken away, or their pum pum taken away, and women have got their body taken away as well too. It's just a commonality all over the world. It's not just in the US, it's all over the world. This has happened all the time. So the question I always ask is, what makes these things happen? But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. Is this the start of something new? Is that what we're seeing now in front of us? Let me know what you think and how you're viewing this. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all soon.